My name is Richa, and I am an entertainment journalist from Los Angeles. I'm 42 years old, and what I am about to tell you is not just a story, it's my testimony. A few months ago, I died. Yes, I was clinically dead for 45 minutes and 20 seconds. What happened during that time changed my life forever. In those 45 minutes, I experienced something beyond anything I could have imagined. I found myself in a place that was calm, yet powerful. Then I saw him, Jesus. I didn't just see him. I felt his presence, his love, his truth. He looked at me, not with anger, but with deep sorrow, like someone who had been watching me and waiting for me to see the truth. Jesus spoke to me, not to condemn me, but to reveal truths I had been blind to. He told me how Hollywood, the world I was so deeply involved in, was being used as a tool to mock God. He explained how entertainment, something that could bring light and hope, was often twisted to glorify darkness instead of Him. He showed me how every word, every scene, every message carries power. Hollywood holds influence over millions, he said. When it mocks me, it teaches others to mock me too. He explained that mocking God isn't harmless humor. It's a seed that grows into doubt, rebellion, and spiritual blindness. He told me, every talent comes from my Father. It is given to bring light, not to lead others into darkness. Jesus revealed how fame blinds people, making them feel invincible, while robbing them of the humility they need to seek Him. In that moment, I realized how far I had strayed. I was guilty of glorifying a system that distorts truth, but Jesus offered me hope. Even those who mock me can find redemption. He said, "Return to me, and I will restore what was lost." When I came back, I knew my life could never be the same. Hollywood has an incredible power to shape hearts and minds. Every story it tells, every image it projects, every word it speaks, it all leaves an imprint on the people who watch and listen. This influence is not accidental. It's part of how the world works. I designed humanity to be moved by stories because stories can inspire, teach, and bring hope. But with this power comes great responsibility. The entertainment industry was meant to be a tool for good, a way to uplift and bring light into a world that often feels heavy with darkness. Instead, it has too often become a weapon, used to distort the truth and lead people away from me. Do you understand what this means? It means that when a film glorifies sin or mocks what is sacred, it isn't just entertainment. It plants seeds of doubt, rebellion, and confusion. This power isn't neutral. What Hollywood creates reaches millions of hearts, including those of children who are still learning right from wrong. The messages it sends don't just entertain, they teach. They shape how people see the world, how they see themselves, and even how they see me. But I tell you this, those who use this influence to turn others away from the truth will be held accountable. Every word spoken, every idea promoted, every scene crafted, it all carries weight. It's not just about fame or awards, it's about the eternal impact on the souls who consume it. Do not forget, influence is a gift, not a weapon. When you use it to glorify yourself or spread lies, you misuse what was given to you. But it doesn't have to stay this way. The same power can be used to bring hope, truth, and light. Use it wisely, and you'll help others find me. Misuse it, and you will answer for the lives you led astray. The choice is yours. Mockery may seem harmless to some, just jokes, just humor, just entertainment. But I tell you, it is not harmless. When my name, my truth, or the things of God are mocked in entertainment, it plants seeds, not seeds of laughter or joy, but seeds of doubt, cynicism, and rebellion. It's like a poison that seeps into the heart without people even realizing it. Mockery turns what is sacred into something trivial, and when people see it over and over again, they start to believe that I too am trivial. It hardens their hearts. It builds walls around their souls, making it harder for them to hear my voice. Instead of seeing me as the savior who loves them, they see me as a caricature or a punchline. How can someone reach for my hand if they've been taught to laugh at it? Humor is a gift, and I'm not against laughter. I created joy. I created the ability to find humor in life, but humor was never meant to tear down what is holy. Satire, sarcasm, and jokes that mock God or faith are dangerous. They seem small in the moment, but they echo in the hearts of those who hear them, shaping how they view me and my Father. Think about it. How many people turn away from faith because they've been conditioned to see it as foolish or outdated? How many times has someone laughed at my name in a movie or a show and, because of that, decided that I'm not worth their time? These moments matter more than you realize. I'm asking you to be careful. Beware of how you use humor and satire. Ask yourself, is it building people up or tearing them down? Is it bringing them closer to the truth or pushing them further into doubt? You have the power to bring light into the world. Don't waste it on laughter that leads people away from me. Every talent you have is a gift from my Father. Whether you sing, write, act, direct, or create in any way, those abilities didn't come from nowhere. They were placed inside you for a purpose, crafted by the one who knows you better than you know yourself. Your talents are not random. They are part of the plan. My Father designed for you a plan to bring light into this world. But hear me clearly, with every gift comes responsibility. When you use the talents given to you, you're not just creating for the sake of creating. You're influencing others. You're shaping hearts, minds, and even souls. That's the power of talent. It can lift someone up, inspire them to see the beauty and truth of life, and even draw them closer to me. Or it can do the opposite. It can lead people into darkness, confusion, and despair. When talents are used to glorify darkness instead of light, it is a betrayal, not just of the people you influence, but of the one who gave you the gift. Think about it. My Father gave you something precious, something unique to you, and He gave it with love. How painful it must be for Him to see that gift twisted, used to celebrate sin, mock what is holy, or spread lies. Some of you may not realize the power your talent holds. A song, a scene in a movie, a work of art. These things can touch hearts in ways that words alone cannot. But that's why the responsibility is so great. If you use your gift to glorify what is harmful or untrue, you're not just hurting yourself, you're leading others astray. You're feeding darkness when you could be shining light. But it's never too late to change. My Father doesn't give gifts only to take them away. He is patient, and He waits for you to realize their purpose. If you've misused your talent, come back to me. Offer your gifts to the one who gave them, and I will help you use them for good. The world is full of darkness, but your talent can be a light. Choose to glorify the giver, not betray him. In doing so, you will find the joy and fulfillment your heart has been searching for all along. Woe to those who lead my children astray. I say this not out of anger, but out of deep sorrow for what it means. For them, for the people they mislead, and for the generations that follow. Leading others away from truth is not just a single act. It creates ripples, like a stone dropped into water. The impact spreads far beyond what you can see. When you lead someone astray, whether through words, actions, or the messages you create, you are influencing their journey. You might think it's harmless or unimportant, but it's not. Every soul matters to my Father. Every soul is precious. And when you mislead someone, you're not just affecting them. Their choices, shaped by your influence, will affect others, their children, their communities, even strangers they meet. The consequences do not stop with one person. They ripple through time, sometimes for generations. Do you see the weight of this? Imagine a child who grows up believing lies because of what they saw or heard, never knowing the truth about me. Imagine the emptiness they feel, the pain they carry, and how that pain might lead them to hurt others. This is the chain of harm caused by leading someone astray. And yet, I do not say this to condemn you, but to call you back. There is hope. No matter how far you've wandered, no matter how many people you've influenced in the wrong direction, you can return to the truth. The ripples of harm can be stopped, and the ripples of healing can begin. When you turn back to me, I can redeem what was lost. I can use your story, even your mistakes, to bring others back to me. That is the power of my redemption. So I urge you, examine your heart. Look at the path you're walking and the paths you're shaping for others. If they are leading people away from the truth, stop. Turn around. Return to the light. My Father's arms are always open, waiting to restore you and use you for good. The consequences of leading astray are heavy, but the joy of leading others to truth is eternal. Choose wisely, for the impact of your choice reaches farther than you know. Hollywood thrives on illusion. It's a place built on stories, dreams, and fantasies. It creates worlds that seem so real, yet are not. People get lost in these illusions, forgetting what is true. But I tell you this, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Truth is what sets you free, while illusion, no matter how beautiful or captivating, will only enslave you. Illusion deceives. It tells you that what you see on the surface is all there is. It shows you glamour and perfection, but behind it is emptiness. It creates characters and stories that entertain, but often they distort reality, leading people to believe lies about themselves, others, and even me. Illusion whispers that fame, wealth, and power will bring happiness, but it hides the truth that these things can never satisfy the soul. I created you for truth. Truth liberates because it aligns with how you were made. It opens your eyes to see clearly, to live authentically, and to walk in the purpose my Father has for you. But when you choose illusion, when you build your life on what isn't real, you become trapped. You chase after things that cannot fulfill you, and you lose sight of what truly matters. Every day, you face a choice, truth or illusion. Which will you serve? Will you cling to the temporary and shallow, or will you seek what is eternal and deep? Hollywood may offer you illusions, but I offer you truth. Hollywood may promise you fame and recognition, but I offer you a relationship that will never fade. Hollywood may show you stories of make-believe, but I invite you to live a story filled with purpose and redemption. The truth is not always easy. It requires courage to face it and humility to accept it. But when you choose truth, you will find freedom, joy, and peace that no illusion could ever provide. So I ask you, will you continue to serve illusions, or will you follow me? I am the truth, and I will never lead you astray. In me, you will find the life you were created to live. Let go of the illusions and step into the light of truth. Fame blinds so many to their need for me. It shines brightly, like a spotlight that draws all your attention, but it also casts deep shadows. When people chase fame, they often lose sight of what truly matters. They become consumed by the need to be seen, to be praised, to feel important. But what they don't realize is that fame offers only fleeting glory. It dazzles for a moment and then disappears, leaving nothing but emptiness behind. Fame tricks you into thinking you've achieved something eternal, but it's temporary. It's like a mist that vanishes with the morning sun. It feeds your pride, telling you that you're self-sufficient, that you don't need me or anyone else. But in truth, fame can never fill the deepest hunger of your soul, the hunger to be truly loved and known. Many who seek fame think they're chasing happiness, but instead they find loneliness. The more they're adored by the world, the more isolated they feel inside. Why? Because fame is a hollow substitute for what their hearts are really longing for, my love and the purpose my Father has placed within them. Fame doesn't just blind you to your need for me, it blinds you to the needs of others. It shifts your focus inward, making you think only of yourself, your image, your success, your legacy. But I tell you, the legacy that matters is the one built on love, truth, and serving others, not the applause of the crowd. I don't say this to condemn fame itself. Like many things, it can be used for good if it's placed in my hands. When you use your influence to shine my light, to bring hope and truth to others, then fame becomes a tool for something eternal. But when it's used only for your glory, it becomes a trap that leaves you spiritually blind. If you're seeking fame, stop for a moment and ask yourself, what are you really searching for? If it's love, meaning, or worth, you won't find it in the applause of others. Those who seek me will find riches that do not fade, joy that is unshakable, peace that surpasses understanding, and a love that fills the deepest places of your heart. Come to me, and I will show you the riches of eternity. Fame may offer the world, but I offer life. No one is beyond redemption. You may think that because of your mistakes, your sins, or the things you've done, you are too far gone, that you've crossed a line from which there's no return. But I tell you, that's a lie. There is no place too dark, no heart too hardened, no soul too lost for my redemption. I am here to forgive, to heal, and to restore. No matter where you've been or what you've done, I am ready to welcome you back. You see, redemption isn't just about forgiveness, it's about transformation. When you turn to me, I don't just erase the wrongs you've done. I change your heart. I take the broken pieces of your life, the parts that have been hurt or twisted by sin, and I make them whole again. What seemed impossible becomes possible with me. Your past doesn't have to define your future. I offer a new beginning, a fresh start. Even those who have mocked me, those who have turned their backs on me or laughed at my name, can find redemption. I do not turn away anyone who sincerely seeks me. It doesn't matter how much you've strayed or how many times you've failed. I am always here with open arms, waiting for you to return. Some may think they are too far from grace, but I say to you, no one is beyond my reach. My love is greater than any mistake, any sin. I understand the pain of regret, the burden of guilt that weighs heavy on your heart. But you don't have to carry that burden alone. I've already taken it upon myself. When I died on the cross, I did it for you, so that you could be free from the chains of your past and walk in the light of my love. You don't have to prove yourself worthy to receive my forgiveness. You only need to ask. My grace is greater than any wrong, and it's available to all. When you turn back to me, I will not only forgive you, but I will heal the broken parts of you. I will restore you to the person you were always meant to be, the person my Father created you to be. So don't let shame or fear keep you away. Come to me, and I will make all things new. No one is beyond redemption. I am here for you, always ready to forgive, heal, and restore. There is a day when all will stand before my Father. This day will come for every single person, rich or poor, famous or unknown, young or old. No one will be exempt. On that day, the truth will be revealed. Every action, every word, and every influence you've had on others will be brought to light. Nothing will be hidden. It may seem like some things are overlooked now, but on that day, everything will be accounted for. You may think you have all the time in the world, but I tell you, life is short. The choices you make today have eternal consequences. They are not just about this moment, this year, or this lifetime. Every decision you make shapes your eternity. If you live for yourself, for temporary pleasures, or for the approval of the world, it will not last. It will fade away, like flowers that wither in the heat of the sun. But if you live for me, if you follow the truth of my teachings, if you love others, if you seek righteousness and justice, your life will bear fruit that lasts forever. On that day, you will stand before my Father, and He will judge you not just by what you've done, but by why you did it. Did you live with love in your heart? Did you seek to honor my Father's will? Or did you live for the fleeting things of this world, ignoring the eternal truth that I came to reveal? Your heart matters. What you treasure, what you believe, and what you value will be known. There will be no hiding. That's why I urge you to live as though eternity depends on it, because it does. Every day, every moment is an opportunity to choose the path that leads to life. Every word you speak, every action you take, every influence you have, these things will matter. They will be judged, and they will reveal the condition of your heart. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you. You have been given a gift, life, love, the opportunity to walk with me. Don't waste it. Live for what is eternal. Live with a heart that seeks to honor God, with a life that reflects my love and grace. Because when that final day comes, it will be too late to change. The time to choose is now. Live each moment with eternity in mind, and you will see that what you do here truly does matter.